Hey guys and girls, Planky here. I got another video, another gun, a Sig Sauer P250, one of the forgotten ones. This gun come out like 10 years ago, I believe, and it's a very viable carry option if you ask me. What made me think of it is I had someone shooting my 365 and they said, you know, I just wish it was a little bigger. I wish it was a little bigger. I like everything about it except for its size. Well, I guess they want something bigger for a range gun specifically. If you look at these, they carry the same amount of ammo, or they take the same amount of ammo. But obviously, this one is way beefier than this one. So for this one specific niche, I guess, of people, I wanted to make this video and show you guys what I think is a good option, or, you know, a good other option to a 365. If you're looking for something a little beefier, it carries 2 more rounds with the flush mag than the 365 with the flush mag. This gun is probably the cheapest you can get into the Sig Sauer market. You can find one for about $400, $450, and they're pretty readily available. So people, once a gun's discontinued and something like this comes out and kind of digs this one's grave, then, or finishes it, then this gun gets forgotten about. But this gun is a very viable carry option. It's got a great grip. You know, my pinky doesn't fit on there, but it's still a great grip. It's pretty beefy enough. I would like a little bit more texturing around this area, but it's pretty beefy. It's got a decent trigger, double action only, of course. You find the wall right there, and then there's a little bit of take up, and right there. I like it a lot. $400, $450. You can't hardly beat it. Of course, you'd have to buy that used because, like I said, they're discontinued. But I don't understand why more people aren't going for something like this if they think this is too small. If Sig did so good of a job that they made this gun too small for them, then they might need to go with an option like this. Now, it's going to be a lot heavier. It's going to be a lot... Matter of fact, let's go ahead and let's just put it on the skizzales. This gun is 1 pound, 5.7 ounces unloaded without a magazine. This gun is 1 pound, 4 ounces. So yeah, that's a, what, 5? Okay, almost a 4.5 pound difference. I mean, 4.5 pound. Jeez, guys, 4.5 ounce difference. If I had a gun that was 4.5 pounds, I would use it to work out with. Jeez. Sometimes your mind just doesn't say the right things. It just don't. Even though you're thinking it, it just comes out wrong. You know, I think that happens a lot with politicians. You know, something like that. But I also like that for a good gun with a good magazine, I need to know that this is good. Magazine's empty. Spring shoots right out of there. I mean, I'm pretty impressed with that. I'm holding it sideways, even add a little bit of an angle up. Well, there we go. But still, you get what I'm saying? So if you have a malfunction, you only have like 2 rounds in there, it'll shoot out pretty good. Plus, on most SIGs, they have this cutaway right here for your fingers. So that helps a lot. I like the gun. The trigger take up is, I mean, at the end, it stacks up pretty good, but then that break is, see, there's a stack, then that break is pretty clean. So I don't really have, I mean, the trigger could be better, of course. I think if it was a straight blade trigger, it would feel tremendously better. But if you're looking for a EDC gun that you can pick up, I mean, I paid right at $600 for this one. Of course, it comes with a couple mags and a holster and stuff like that, but I think you can get them for about $520, $550, I'm wanting to say. This one's dirty because I carry it all the time. I'm going to show you once again that little bit of a size difference. Small hair of a size difference right here. It's, you know, it's not that much shorter lengthwise, but the grip is, there's a massive difference for this one to hold 10 and this one to hold 12. It's a pretty massive difference. Plus the angle of it is different. This will probably help from printing pretty bad, and this one will probably print pretty good. Even though it's a short handle, it's not that big. To me, this is a direct competitor to a Glock 26. Now, Glock 26 right now, you're going to pay $550, $600 for it. And this one you can get for $400, $450. Maybe in today's climate, $500. But I personally think it's a lot better than the Glock 26. Only because it has a few bells and whistles that I don't like on the Glock 26. Mainly the overall thing. I'm just kidding. I don't like how square and boxy the 26s are and how heavy and big they feel. The handle's so big. It's not even at the right angle. The back strap's just weird for me. I like it, and I'll shoot it, and I'll carry it. But not since I got this. I ain't carrying it no more. This dug the grave for my Glock 26 and the Sig P250. Ain't that... This gun is a... Oh, I don't want to say that. This gun's a killer. Ooh, I don't want to say that on here. But I like it a lot, and I think that if you're in the market for something that's a little beefier than a Sig 365 or a little bit better than a Glock 26, in my opinion, this is the option. Plus, it holds 2 more rounds than the 365 or the Glock 26. Of course, they have different mags and all that. I'm talking about flush fit magazines. I like it a lot. I'm not really a big fan of the external hammer. It is what it is, but man, the sights are probably really dirty and need to be cleaned. Let me just see if I can. Let me just see if it's that simple. Nope, sure isn't. Sometimes it is. I don't want to tear the paint out of there. Those are gunked up pretty good. There was something spilled on this gun, I was told. It was in a purse, so you know it wasn't being taken care of the way it should be. Shots fired. Shots fired at women carrying guns that don't take care of them properly. My bad. Sig Sauer 250. If you're looking for something like this, once again, I believe it's worth getting. If you'd like something that's more of a shooter, but you still will carry it and all that, or if you just need a reason to buy a gun, just go buy the gun.